So welcome our wonderful community out there in cyberspace. Isn't this wild? Who would have ever thought we'd be doing something like this in this way? And to our dear friends here in the space, I'm so grateful that slowly the door is opening a little bit, but also to understand the spirit of this rite of passage is about how we care for the world. So Upaya, being careful these past 3 years, even though a great challenge, still we were given the blessing of opening our community while closing it to literally thousands of people. And now the most curious thing that we can confer the precepts, engage in this rite of passage, which has involved a deep and long preparation that all of you have engaged in. And it has been, as someone watching Monshin and the teachers who have been sharing their perspective on the precepts, unfold this world of what it means to be a Buddha. What it means to be a Buddha doesn't mean hairdos and don'ts, costumes, as I was saying, rank and riches. It means what it means to be a person of integrity that really cares about the world. And I shared when I received the precepts in the mid-1970s, I had no idea what I was getting into. So don't feel bad if you feel like you've been, brought into a situation like, what does this mean? What it did for me was it gave me a frame of reference, a kind of series of practices. It gave me a community. It gave me a true North Star. And even though all of us go off the rails, it's just how our lives are. It gave me the commitment to correct course and to show up, no matter what. So having the real privilege of being able to confer the precepts, knowing that that was given to me many years ago, where for many years I had, a hair don't and more, in my identity as a Zen priest, and now I'm as an elder, and really following in Bernie's spirit, in this interworld between life and death. It is such a powerful experience to encounter people who are open and willing to live the kind of life that is courageous and that is deeply engaged and that is also humble. One of the things about Jukai is it's not about ranking up, it's about understanding. It's about coming from beneath. It's about opening with this heart and mind of curiosity. How can I serve better? How can I meet the world more courageously? How can I correct course faster? And let me tell you, the refractory time, the shorter it gets, the more trouble you're in. So you want to correct course, that is, the pause. In a certain way, you want to be able to correct course quickly, but also really deeply. And it's training. And you wonderful people, and you hear some very old friends stepping into this process with us, this rite of passage. The whole preparation in a rite of passage is a request for you to reflect deeply on your life, on your roots, on who you really are, and to attend to the misconceptions you have about who you are in a very compassionate way, but also to feel the presence of the ancestors behind you. These committed men and women, we did ancestors, males and females, and probably non-binary were woven throughout. Having that opportunity to really look deeply at what others have done who have come before you, and seeing where they have benefited from sitting honestly in the charnel grounds, not only of their life, but of our world today. So thank you for your practice, and thank you for your commitment. And a special thanks to Monshin. Monshin, you're the best. Would you like to share a few words, Monshin?
I will share a very few words. Seeing you all sitting up straight without your support cushions, and just so joyful this day. And I think what I'd like to emphasize is the falling down part, Rishi, because that's why this takes courage. So many people all throughout the process saying, how can I possibly? And it's really the courage to keep getting up. And the way I really hold it in my heart is then, turning once again towards Buddha and walking in that direction, just walking in that direction. So deep thanks for your practice.
Okay.
Jukai recipients, please stand. With a sincere heart and mind, please make a bow to the Buddha. Oh, yeah. So please make a full bow when I say bow. With a sincere heart and mind, please make a full bow to the Buddha. To add online recipients, make a bow as well. With a sincere heart and mind, please make a bow to all those who have supported you. With a sincere heart and mind, please make a bow to Roshi.
And Monshin.
And Mark.
Yeah.
Recipients, please kneel in Shoki. If you're online, do so as well. Or if not, please have a seat. We will now chant the Heart Sutra. You'll find your cards underneath the cushions. Amita Shinyo. Honored friends, I respectfully announce to everyone that the Jukai ceremony will now begin. Online recipients, please sit with your hands in Gasho. In-person recipients, please remain in Shoki.
I'm going to ask you to relax for just a moment. So just sit down for a moment. I'm gonna, yeah, and you all too. You know, I want to mention something about this ceremony. It is the first ceremony in the community of the Buddha. It is the time when those who wanted to practice deeply made a commitment to each other and also to themselves and to the Buddha, to Shakyamuni. And in that spirit, it's, you know, this rite of passage, the roots are 2,500 years old. And if you can just, as you're sitting here in this, you know, postmodern context of Zoom, and also in warm hand-to-warm hand presence, I'd like you just to take a moment to reflect on how deep the roots are of this ceremony. How important it is to recognize that you're part of a long, rich river of love. a long, broad, and deep river. Of compassion and altruism. So anytime you feel lonely, reflect on this family that you are an important and cherished member of. Reflect on the ancestors behind you, and reflect on your contemporaries, whether children or parents or grandparents and friends, questioning your sanity. And then discovering that what you are doing is not about joining a club. It's about joining life, meeting life fully. So I invite you to kneel up in Shoki. All is fresh and new. Okay. I now invite all of the energies that we practice with, all of the powerful forces of our life in this world today. I invite all of the ancestors. I invite our intentions. I invite your best to practice, bringing that to practice, to enter into the mandala of this ceremony and to bear witness to your commitment.
Everyone, please put your hands in Gasha and repeat after Roshi.
Being one with the Buddhas in the 10 directions.
Being one with the Buddhas in the 10 directions.
Being one with the Dharma in the 10 directions.
Being one with the Dharma in the 10 directions.
Being one with the Sangha in the 10 directions.
Being one with the Sangha in the 10 directions.
Being one with our principal teacher, Shakyamuni Buddha.
Being one with our principal teacher, Shakyamuni Buddha.
Being one with the great, compassionate Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva.
Being one with the great, compassionate, Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva.
Being one with the great, wise Samantabhadra Bodhisattva.
Being one with the great, wise Samantabhadra Bodhisattva.
Being one with the great, holy Manjushri Bodhisattva.
Being one with the great, holy Manjushri Bodhisattva.
Being one with Dogen Zenji.
Being one with Dogen Zenji.
Being one with Keizan Zenji.
Being one with Keizan Zenji.
Being one with the great teachers in our Bodhisattva lineage.
Being one with the great teachers in our Bodhisattva lineage. Online recipients, please make a bow. In-person recipients, please make a full prostration and then kneel in Choki.
So now, wishing to receive the precepts, you make atonement. There is a verse that was transmitted and maintained by the ancestors. Please, everyone here and online, and you all, put your hands together and let's chant this verse together now.
Twisted karma from beginningless greed, hate, and delusion, born of body, speech, and mind, I now fully atone.
Having made atonement, you have purified body, speech, and mind. Now you will reveal yourself as the three treasures, which have the three virtues and merits of the one body three treasures, the realized three treasures, and the maintained three treasures. When once you have revealed yourself as the three treasures, all virtues and merits will be in complete realization.
First, taking refuge in the three treasures. Repeat after Roshi, but say being instead of be. Online recipients also repeat, but please remain muted.
Be one with the Buddha.
Being one with the Buddha.
Be one with the Dharma.
Being one with the Dharma.
Be one with the Sangha.
Being one with the Sangha.
Be one with the Buddha, honored one.
Being one with the Buddha, honored one.
Be one with the Dharma, honorable for its purity.
Being one with the Dharma, honorable for its purity.
Be one with the Sangha, honorable for its harmony.
Being one with the Sangha, honorable for its harmony.
The Buddha has been revealed.
The Buddha has been revealed.
The Dharma has been revealed.
The Dharma has been revealed.
The Sangha has been revealed.
The Sangha has been revealed.
My friends, the three treasures are revealed as thus. The Tathagata Buddha, complete enlightenment and perfect wisdom are your guides. I urge you, please, do not follow false or misleading ways. Because of the great benevolent compassion of the Tathagata Buddha, you have revealed the three treasures as thus. Will you maintain them?
I will.
Will you maintain them?
I will.
Will you really maintain them?
I will.
Next, you will receive the three pure precepts.
Will you vow not to harm?
I will.
Will you vow to cultivate goodness?
I will.
Will you vow to serve others?
I will.
These are the three pure precepts. Will you maintain them?
I will.
Will you maintain them?
I will.
Will you really maintain them?
I will.
Next, you will receive the 10 pure mind practices.
Will you vow not to harm and vow to cherish all life?
I will.
Will you vow not to steal and vow to be satisfied with what you have?
I will.
Will you vow not to cultivate greed and vow to encounter all creations with respect and dignity?
I will.
Will you vow not to lie and vow to listen and to speak from the heart?
I will.
Will you vow not to be deluded, not to be ignorant? And will you vow to cultivate a mind that sees clearly?
I will.
Will you vow not to elevate yourself or to put others down, and also vow to speak the truth without guilt or blame?
I will.
Will you vow not to be stingy and vow to use all the ingredients of your life?
I will.
Will you vow not to be angry and vow to transform suffering into wisdom?
I will.
Will you vow not to speak ill of the three treasures and vow to honor your life as an instrument of peacemaking?
I will.
These 16 precepts originated in the Sangha of Shakyamuni Buddha and have been transmitted through 82 generations of Buddhas and ancestors to me. Now, I have given them to you. Will you maintain them well?
I will.
Will you maintain them well?
I will.
Will you really maintain them well?
I will.
Online recipients, please make a bow and then please sit comfortably. In-person recipients, we'll start. Did I skip ahead? Oh, no. In-person recipients, we'll start calling you one by one. 3 by 3, excuse me. Yeah. 3 bows. So, in-person recipients, you will now make 3 bows.
Thank you. And I'd like to invite our online participants who are either on a cushion or a chair, but where you are, if you would also please now, so I can be close to you, offer these 3 bows, either full prostrations or seated or standing, whatever is most comfortable for you. Mm. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's wonderful to see you. Okay.
So now we'll call up Elena, Andres, and Carrie. Please come up. The rest of you can kneel and can have a seat.
Can we
Kneel and
get the
show.
cushions?
Oh, yeah. Marina, Casey, can you help them with their cushions?
Yeah, use these 2 cushions so you can just throw out 3.
No. Yeah.
3 for 2.
You 3 can kneel in shoki.
Dear Elena, your Dharma name is Ansui, peaceful water. I was inspired to give you that name because you cry a lot. Sorry, but you make me cry. But it's true. And I see your tears so often are really tears of joy. And I'm so honored and grateful to be in this relationship with you. And to also understand Ansui is when water is absolutely still, it reflects reality just as it is. Ansui. Thank you. I have many burn holes in my sleeves. Dear friend, thank you so much. Andres, your Dharma name is Donen. This means the way or the path of awakening or the path of mindfulness. This name was given to you because the little I know you, but what I could feel from your life, your presence, how you brought yourself to the study and practice of this preparation. It was so clear that you bring a quality of presence into every moment that is deep and steady. Thank you, dear Donna. So beautifully done. Dear Donan, thank you for your practice. Dear Carrie, you have so much energy. Really. Your Dharma name, Carrie, is Jigen, compassionate source. Compassionate source. I gave you this Dharma name because I've seen really through all the emails and reflections from others that this is what your life is about. Thank you for your deep commitment to service, dear Jigen. Sometimes we have to stretch in life. Thank you so much.
Recipients, please make a full bow and turn back to your seat.
We need incense, and it's coming. Thank you.
Naima, Tuck, and Todd, please come up.
Naima. We met in water. And I know that is your medium. It is where you truly come alive. Your Dharma name is Kaishin, ocean of faith. Kaishin. Dear Kaishin. And I really had no idea about your roots in the Middle East until I read your history yesterday, and I was so struck by how much your family has been through, particularly the women in your family and you. I'm grateful you returned to that source, and you have now another source to draw from. Let's put the candle on this side. Here, I'll do it. It's all right. Here, thank you. Hi, Doc. Are your daughters watching? Good. Dad got into something while they weren't looking. Okay. I will tell you something. You have the coolest father. Really. Next lifetime, I'm signing on to your program. You've been through it. And you survived, and you're flourishing. And you discovered the value of practice. And I have such respect for how you conduct your life. Your Dharma name is Butsamon, and this is Buddha Gate. Your Dharma name is Buddha Gate, Butsamon. I think many people will pass through your life who will be touched by the example of your joy, your integrity, and your wisdom. Butsamon. dear. Butsaman. Thank you for your practice. Don't be scared. You gave me those scared dog eyes. Like, what's she going to name me?
That's it. You gave it away.
I know. Sorry. You'll understand totally. So will everybody else. Oh, you have a beautiful practice. I've sat in that chair across from you often enough to feel your samadhi. And interestingly, Bernie wanted to give me this name, and he gave me another name at the end. And I want to give you this name in a way it was supposed to be mine, but now I can give it to you. And the name is Genko, and it means, and you'll smile, dark radiance, mysterious radiance, original luminescence. And you know, partly it comes because you have such a beautiful eye as a photographer. And that's what you do. You bring light into the darkness. Genko. I asked Bernie not to give me that name because it was too close to my problem.
Well, thank you.
Why are you laughing so hard? Dear Genko, it's been beautiful having you in this community. And I convey love from Wendy Johnson to you. Genko.
Recipients, please make a full bow. Return back to your seat.
Genko.
Grace, Matt, Julie, please come up. Please kneel and shoki.
She knows. You know, I want to thank Sagan, Chuck, for all the calligraphy you did. Oh, we're so grateful just looking at your careful strokes in these documents on the Roxus and all. Dear Grace, young in years, but old in spirit. So completely dependable. So conscientious. And so true to your path. And your Dharma name is Joran, and it means pure lotus. And the lotus roots are deep in the mud of suffering. And you've shared that with me over the many months of being here, and just the powerful spiritual formation that you've engaged with, and also the deep consideration of your family. And you brought so much here. Dear Joran, thank you for your practice. Thank you for you. I also want to thank Tom. Tom was Joran's teacher in college and said, she's got to come to Upaya. A few months. Ha ha ha. Here we are. Thank you, dear friend. Your family, this family, one family. I see you've made a peacemaker Raksu. And the placket has got to be redone. That's all right. Our life is a redo every day. Dear Joran. We're almost there. You know, I love you guys. It's just so wonderful that you're here at Upaya, bringing such a spirit of, our time into what the heart is here. I tease these people mercilessly. So, Matt, it's the year of the rabbit, Matt. So Matt's graduate work in evolutionary biology was around rabbits, and little did you know you would be in a room full of rabbits, who sit here very alert and carry that same spirit yourself. It's wonderful. Your Dharma name is Koshin. Koshin means, and it's the Jiko, light, luminous heart. As you move into the kitchen, a sort of world that is you're discovering and bringing such care to, study to, just as the life of study that you've had, you have this kind of conscientiousness and curiosity, but you bring light to it. So dear Koshin, luminous heart. And like Grace and like others who have received the precepts, like Nahaima coming from the Middle East roots, there are families that are being braided together in your heart. I'm grateful for your courage to step into the practice in the way that you are. Koshin. Oh, Julie. Little did we know, walking in the Himalayas, you know, you bringing your nursing skills to high altitude people in the way that you did with, you know, so much integrity and so much care. I never, ever imagined you would be here as a resident moving into the role of temple assistant. It's just awesome. Wow. And you have this kind of bright quality. It always touched me from the first time we met in Nepal years ago. And I hope this name carries you through these days of training. Your Dharma name is Shinmyo. Shinmyo means wondrous heart. Wondrous heart. That's you. Boy, is it ever you. My dear Shinmyo. You're so beautiful. And coming from Montreal, but working, you know, in the far, far north with Indigenous peoples who are also your family. And your French-Canadian family, now your family has another thread braiding. I'm so grateful. What a happy placket. Dear Shinmyo, get that visa. Thank you all so much.
Recipients, please make a bow and return back to your seats.
Okay.
Roshi will now give each of you online recipients your Dharma name. You will be spotlighted when you are called.
You can smile, that's all right. Good. Oh, great. Isn't Noah wonderful? Oh, you just, oh, is this cool or what? I mean, wow, I feel like I'm right in your kitchen. Wow. Hold on, I need some sound. Look at your cat, the tail. Oh my goodness. Do you believe this? And this is outrageous. Look at this. Wow. Okay. I need sound though. Well, if it's difficult, I don't want to do it, I can tell you. At my age, I'm done. Oh. This is so.
That's so she can see you too.
Okay. Christine, can you see me? Nod your head. Wonderful. So, Christine, I hope you're feeling better. I know you have been through a big health challenge, so we're sorry you couldn't be here, and we accept reality. Christine, your Dharma name is Choan. Choan means morning hermitage. Choan, morning hermitage. And this is, you know, we've known each other online over some years. And I feel this, both the solitude that a hermitage provides, but also the waking up that morning gives us. Waking up in the beauty of solitude. Choan, thank you for your practice. So now you can put your own, name, lineage chart, new family, and now your Raksu. Thank you for your practice. Chohan. You know, little signs are coming up. It says Wi-Fi, dial in, no audio.
You don't want that audio. Yeah. I think it'd be better if it was like this. Is that better?
Okay. Yeah, very nice. No. Ah, Terry, so nice to connect with you in this way. Thank you also for your beautiful persistence, your capacity to really show up. Terry, your Dharma name is Ekha, and this means favorable wisdom. Favorable wisdom. And I feel you really carry wisdom in such a deep and real way in your life and how you serve in the world. Thank you, Ekha. If you could hand Ekha her name card. And who is that sitting next to you?
It's her son, John.
Okay. Hi. Hi. And then the lineage chart. And now, Joe, would you put the Raksu on your mother, please? Thank you, Ekha. Thank you for your practice.
I like it better the other way, right?
I like it this way. Carla Joe, thank you so much. Your Dharma name, Carla Joe, is Genan, and this means source of peace, or the mystery of peace, or original peace. And seeing your face over this year, in and out of practice, this is the feeling that I got for who you are. This peace. Thank you for your practice. So if you would pick up your name, Dharma name card. And your lineage chart. And then do you have someone there who can put on your Raksu? Your son? Would you ask him to put your Raksu on, please? Oh. Oh.
Other way, other way, other way.
No, other way, other way. Oh, what's, oh, 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 oh. Maybe we should do it all online. Oh, oh, Genan, thank you so much for all the work that you did in preparation and also being such a great mom. Nancy Wright, you are there somewhere. There you are. And that's your husband behind you? Hi. Well, you're going to be called into service. Okay. Nancy, your Dharma name is Gensei, Gensei. And this name means mysterious life or original life. And the feeling that I received in bearing witness to you in various ways was that you have this fundamental integrity in how you live in the world. So this sense of original life or mysterious life or true life. Thank you for your practice. And if you would pick up your name card, please. Your husband, wonderful. And your lineage chart. And Mr. Gensei. If you would gently put the Raksu on your wife. Thank you both so much. Wonderful. Gensei. Heather, so good to see you, and this is your husband. I want to make sure. Thank you for being with Heather. Wonderful. Heather, your Dharma name is Gyokushin. Gyokushin means jade heart. Jade in Asia, particularly in China, is the most cherished, the most rare of all of the elements. And it is about blessedness and about abundance and good fortune. And I feel that you're at a time in your life when such a name will carry you both forward and inward. Gyokushin. Thank you so much. If you could pick up your name card and hand it to your lovely Gyokushin, Mr. Gyokushin. And then your lineage chart. Your family just got bigger. And then would you put Gyokushin's Raksu on her, please? Dear Gyokushin, thank you for your practice, for your depth of heart. Thank you. So Hannah, my old friend Hannah. Hey, Hannah. We've known each other, I don't know, 40, 50 years, I don't know, so long. 30 years, long time. And you've lived so many lives, so many lives. And now, in a way, you live the life of a wise hermit, you know, reflecting, studying as an elder, looking deeply into your heritage and also the future. And you also, this is an aspirational name because your mind is just a busy mind. It is so into everything. And so I've given you an aspirational name, and I know you'll love it. It is Anjo, Anjo, and it means peaceful samadhi. Peaceful samadhi. And it is really, I can see this like a wave rising up in your life since this kind of wild cloud community made it possible for you to be at Upaya so much. And I see this wave of peace rising in your life, even though you have been a stirrer of many waters and done extraordinary work in the world. Now is the time to just let your true peace be fully with you. And I'm so honored to confer the precepts, dear friend. I ask you to pick up your name card. That's it. Anjo. And your lineage chart. Lineage chart. Wonderful. Okay, good. And bless you, you sewed a raksu. Wow. I know. It was the work of a lifetime, but you did it. Please put your raksu on, dear friend. Beautiful. You did it. Dear Anjo, let us meet in samadhi again and again. Thank you. Mark, who is this with you? It's your wife?
This is my wife, my beloved Susan.
You know, what do I know? So, Mark Estes, you know, you've been so active in this process and so dedicated. I just feel incredibly grateful as a Upaya person to have someone like you in our community. Your Dharma name is Doryu, and that name means noble way. Noble way. And the thing that I've experienced in you as this year has unfolded is this dignity, your natural nobility, and that you open this for others. Thank you for your practice. So please give Mark the name card, Doryu. And the lineage chart. And now, would Mrs. Estes, will you please put his Raksu on. Oh. Thank you both so much. You know, when a family does this or a couple does this, even if it's only one person, it is so, it opens a world, you know, to all who are intimate with you. So thank you so much, dear friends, new friends. Doryu, thank you for your dignity, your presence. Marina, you are such a bodhisattva. You know, what you do in our government takes such strength and love and equanimity. It's amazing. I'm completely in awe of you holding a clear way in the midst of the complexities of Washington, D.C. I've learned so much from you, how you comport yourself so fairly, so kindly. I gave you the name of Seisui, clear water. Clear water. Water is the source of life. You know, I was just in Chiapas with Cristiana Figueres, and she and I looked at each other and she said, Roshi, it is all about water. It is all about water. And I feel that is what you bring to your work. This fundamental element which brings life to life. Seisui. Thank you for your practice. Thank you for engaging in this rite of passage with so much integrity. And thank you for how your life touches all of our lives in the work that you do. Seisui. So I invite you to pick up your name card. Thank you. And your lineage chart, and you belong to many families, including the DC family and USAID, and oh my gosh, the yoga family, the mindfulness family, and the engaged Buddhist family. And I'm not sure anybody is there with you, so if not, I ask you to pick up your Raksu and to give yourself that blessing. Dear Seisui, thank you so much for your life. Richard, what time is it where you are? Oh, maybe you just show your fingers. I might not be able to. 4 in the morning. Oh boy, you are such a stalwart. I mean, really, thank you. And I also just have to thank you for, you know, you're so actively engaged in this socially engaged Buddhist work. And, you know, no matter what hour of the day or night you are on. And I just am so grateful for what is beginning to build in Australia in terms of the ethos that we try to carry here. Thank you so much. And your Dharma name is Ishin, and that means wisdom mind. And this has been my experience throughout the almost 3 years that we've been touching each other's life. Your wisdom is shared in such a deep way with all of us. And also the name is aspirational. That is, it is something that I know you are both in your actions and your attitude and mindset, but also you're moving into it more deeply through the medium of practice. So dear Aishin, thank you for your practice. I ask you now, dear Aishin, to pick up your name card. Aishin. Now to pick up your lineage chart. Thank you. And then I gather there's no one in the room with you, if that's my perception. Oh, there is someone. Well, if that person would come into the frame and would confer or put the Raksu on you, that would be wonderful. Oh, oh, wonderful.
This way? The black rose.
Wonderful. You guys can hug, it's okay. Okay, poking fun, that's okay. Thank you so much, Aishin, for being part of our community. And I hope to get to Australia one day and be with our Australian family. Thank you. Hey, Timothy. Oh, so good to see you. Oh, we've been close friends, Dharma friends, for some years, and brings me so much joy to confer the precepts. And I know you came to Dharamsala right after Wendy and I left, and I was kind of tracking you, and we'll talk about that at another time. And I also am so grateful for the work that you do at Emory and bringing the compassion training to so many, including Pearl. Pearl, our Vietnamese resident who was here for so long, the nun, went to Emory and joined that compassion training. And now she's in Vietnam now. She's a little pistol, right, Timothy? I told you. I just have so much respect for the work that you do. And I just am deeply grateful for who you are and how you are. And no surprise, I would give you a name with compassion in it. So your name is Anen. Anen means compassionate presence, or the great peace of compassion presence. And this is over our friendship, always what I have felt from you, dear friend. Anen, Nen presence, An peace, but peaceful compassion. Thank you, dear Anen. So please pick up or be given your name card. I wish I could put my arms around you, but one day soon. We had the most wonderful Dokusans over the years. Thank you, my surrogate. No. And the lineage chart. And now, would you please put the Raksu on dear Anen? And I look forward to your return to Upaya one day. It's been too long. Thank you for your practice and also your work in the world.
Now, recipients, both in person and online, please come to Gasho and repeat after me. Bodhisattva Mahasattvas. Bodhisattva Mahasattvas. Please concentrate your hearts on me. Please concentrate your hearts on me. I have now received the 5-striped robe. I have now received the 5-striped robe and vow to maintain it. Please now take off your rakusus, place them on your heads, and we will together chant the verse of the robe. Vast is the robe of liberation, of formless field of benefaction. I wear the Tathagata's teachings to awaken countless beings. Now, everyone, please put your rakusus on and make a full bow. Then remain kneeling in shoki. Now please kneel in shoki.
When sentient beings receive the precepts, they enter the realm of the Buddhas, which is the Buddha treasure, Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. Truly they are the children of the Buddha. When sentient beings receive the precepts, they enter the realm of the Buddhas, which is the Buddha treasure, Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. Truly they are the children of the Buddhas. When sentient beings receive the precepts, they enter the realm of the Buddhas, which is the Buddha treasure, Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. Truly, they are the children of the Buddhas.
We'll now have a ceremony of recognition for the Jukai recipients. So you will come forward and we will chant Buddha recognizes Buddha, Buddha bows to Buddha, together 5 times. When we're going to be going around. Is that it? Yeah. And when we say bow, we will all bow to each other. Okay, so I'll invite everyone to stand up. Recipients, please step forward. Step forward right over here. Yeah.
And turn.
And turn face Roshi, please. I'm leading the priest. Okay. So, Buddha recognizes Buddha. Buddha bows to Buddha. 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 Okay. Now we will lead you in the Shuso shuffle. Is it the Shuso?
no, don't call it that.
What is it called?
It's all right.
We will walk you around
Another
in a
4
walk
year and we'll
of
be there. So let me just say, this
recognition.
is a beautiful ceremony of recognition, which Monshin will lead. And you will see our recipients are bent low. And that low posture close to the ground is their commitment to humility, to understand, like the Raksu, which represents a rice field through which water is flowing. And so as this wonderful line passes in front of you, we are going to bow to those who have made this commitment. So, Monshin, please. So I think for the online participants, if they would make a bow for the duration of our circumambulation. Oh. Thank you so much. Really, you know, as those of us who are in kind of slightly bigger robes, we know how significant such a step was in our lives. And we also, it is never to turn judgment on yourself. And I want to just tell one short story. So yesterday, well, last week, a Northwest Coast mask made by a very close friend of mine dropped while I was away to the ground and broke apart. And it kind of just killed me. But I called up my adopted brother yesterday and asked him to repair it. The mask maker is dying, and he's a very close friend. And my adopted brother is this great Northwest Coast carver, Joe David. And he said, yes. And then we were talking, and then he said, we were talking about a particular medicine man whom we both know, and Joe's sundanced with this person many times. And that guy went off the rails. And he said, you know, I sundanced with this person when he was 12 years old. And he just got arrested in Las Vegas for bad stuff. And he said, but I'll tell you something, spirit doesn't judge. And I just was like, wow, do not judge yourself. Simply correct course. We all go off the rails, and this is not an invitation to do so. Do the best you can, really, to live an awakened life and to be this, you know, the best that you can, because otherwise, you know, people talk about karma, it's just your mind gets heavier and heavier with the difficulties that you've caused others and yourself. So just do your very best and do not judge. Spirit does not judge. Do not judge, but do your best. The world needs people who are making the kind of commitment that you're making. And even though I didn't know, and I know Ami didn't know, and none of us in robes knew what we were getting into, finally we realized that the practice, this process that we've engaged in, this ceremony of awakening that we engage and commit to day after day, is about liberation, not just of ourselves, but of all beings. So I thank you with all my heart, and our online participants, our good family in the cloud. And we'll go now to where we have our ancestor altar and give greetings, standing bows, and we invite, you know, our wonderful cloud members to also think of the ancestors. They have your back. Spirit has your back.
May we chant the 4 vows?
Yeah, before we go. Yeah. Spirit has your back. And as a result of that, we can be stronger in this world. The other piece is being a bodhisattva. What is it to awaken to that path? And it's not just an aspiration, it's a way of life. So in that regard, the 4 vows.